The World Day Against Trafficking in Persons is observed every July 30th, calling out to the world to unite and raise awareness about human trafficking. Annually, thousands of men, women, and children fall into the hands of traffickers, in their own countries and abroad. Almost every country in the world is affected by trafficking, whether as a country of origin, transit, or destination for victims. Trafficking in persons violates the core principles of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, such as the right to dignity, right to life, right to not be forced into slavery or servitude, amongst others. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, in its 2022 Global Report on Trafficking in Persons, confirms this global crisis. Women and girls bear the brunt of this crime, accounting for over 63% of detected victims. Additionally, in the 2021 collaborative report by the International Labour Organization, the Walk Free Foundation, and the International Organization for Migration, an estimate of 50 million people were living in situations of modern slavery on any given day, either forced to work against their will or in a marriage that they were forced into. The fight against human trafficking is anchored in international law. The UN Office on Drugs and Crime, as guardians of the United Nations Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime and the protocols thereto, assist states in their efforts to implement the protocol to prevent, suppress, and punish trafficking in persons, otherwise known as the Palmero Protocol. As of July 2024, 192 states are party to the convention, while the protocol has over 180 state parties, including Pakistan. Additionally, in the 1949 Convention for the Suppression of the Traffic in Persons and of the Exploitation of Prostitution of Others, specifically targets exploitation inherent in human trafficking for prostitution. This year's theme is Leave No Child Behind in the Fight Against Human Trafficking, as children represent a significant number of trafficking victims worldwide, with girls being disproportionately affected, making up almost 20% of trafficking victims, which in reality might be higher considering many cases go unreported. The root causes are manifold, including poverty, inadequate support of unaccompanied children amidst rising migration and refugee flow, and armed conflict, amongst others. In Pakistan, estimates suggest hundreds of thousands fall victim to trafficking annually. Article 11 of the Constitution of Pakistan explicitly bans forced slavery and human trafficking, and it is also criminalized under Section 371 of the Pakistan Penal Code. Additionally, the Prevention and Control of Human Trafficking Ordinance 2002 and the Prevention of Trafficking in Persons Act 2018 were enacted to better combat the issue. These acts define trafficking offenses, establish penalties, and create support systems for victims. However, marginalized communities, refugees, and children continue to be highly vulnerable. Human trafficking is a global scourge that demands a unified response. By strengthening international cooperation, implementing robust national legislation, and empowering communities, we can build a future that enables everyone to enjoy their fundamental rights to freedom and safety. Let us join the fight and ensure a world free from this modern-day slavery.